Hi, I'm John Jacobs, proud business manager of the International Brotherhood of Electric Workers, Local Union 494. I am on location today in our northern office located in Fond Du Lac, Wisconsin. Translation, foot of the lake. I am also joined by business representative Bob Weber.
Hi there.
Bob, thanks for taking time out of your busy schedule for this interview today.
Thank you very much. I look forward to it.
So Bob, before we get into talking about your connection with Local 494 and where things are at currently, let's talk about right after high school leading up to 494. What did you do right after high school?
Well, right after high school, like many kids, I did not know what I wanted to do for a living. My father worked at Kohler Company at Kohler, Wisconsin, and he kind of said, well, you need to do something. So I went and I got a job at Kohler Company. I started off third shift in the electric melt. I worked right next to 3,000 degree molten metal, and it went into cast. After about a year and a half of that, I realized that's not what I wanted to do. I have the burn marks and the high lead count that said, no, you need to get out of there. So I started looking at other avenues. I started looking at tech schools, and something popped out to me. It was a program called Electrical Power Distribution. It's lineman school. Shortly after I got into that, we realized that they were not hiring linemen. So I finished the program. I got an associate's degree in that and realized, boy, I need to do something else. So I did something I don't think happens anymore. I went down to the local job recruitment center and I took a test. From there, I scored, I assume, pretty well. And from there, I became an electrician with the IBW.
So there was a connection at that recruitment center already with 494 to establish there as a partnership. Okay.
There was multiple tasks I had to do, several tests if I recall. It's been a little while. And from there, I was able to go there and then put my name on a list.
Did you get in the first time then, Bob?
I did get in the first time, yes.
That's fantastic, absolutely. So how many years are you celebrating with the IBW this year?
Come September, this will be my 30th year in the IBW.
Okay, so looking back over those 30 years, what have you done over that course of time with the IBW?
Okay, well, first of all, I started with the 5-year apprenticeship. That started in '96. I topped out in 2001. From there, I was with one of our local contractors here in Sheboygan, Wisconsin, where I started off on a service truck. And like I tell everyone, I absolutely love service truck. I love service work. It showed me all aspects of the job. I could be at your house one day figuring out why your switch isn't working, and 20 minutes later I could be at one of our contractors trying to figure out why your machine's not working, So it gave me all aspects of it, and it was always something new. The day went fast. I was able to meet new people, talk to people, and when you went into a house and you figured out what was going on and you did it quick, clean, and professional, that put a little smile on their face and got you to the next job.
So from the field, you obviously came into the office. When did that occur?
Just short of 3 years, I think July, if I'm not mistaken.
Working out in the field,
yes,
and now serving as a business rep, and looking back, I guess, over those last 30 years, what's brought you the most joy?
Being on a service van, I always liked that. I said, meeting the new people, kind of like the little detective work. Why is this not working? You were able to always kind of work through the steps and figure out why this isn't working. Start from one end to the other. Most of the times it made more sense to start in the middle and work your way out. From there, after that, I ended up becoming a job foreman, started running jobs. A lot of things I went, boy, how am I gonna do this? And I did. I was able to figure it out, and I had great members with me helping me to figure it out. Then from there, I started doing a little bit more of the clerical thing, started running jobs, started maintaining accounts. From there, that had its own benefits, a lot of paperwork, making sure everyone was working, making sure everyone had a job, make sure everyone had something to do. And then from there, stepped into this role. And now I am here in the Kettle Moraine here in Fond Du Lac, and now I'm doing what I love again, talking to people, talking to kids, talking to spouses, setting up job fairs. I'm not always in the office, but believe me, I am reachable by my cell phone, and it gets me out and it gets me in the real world, trying to make the world better. And, I want to tell everyone my life experience. I mean, my pensions, my annuity, things are looking really good. And like I've been told before, we're in an electrical revolution. We need the workers.
We are. That is a fact, Bob. So my next question, although I was hearing some challenges, but it brought you rewards, I guess my next question is, over that 30 years, what do you think's been the most challenging for you?
There's been a couple times where there's not always an engineer on the job site where I have to bust out the code book and start doing the stuff myself. And happy to say it, had others check my work, been mostly successful. And that right there, always challenging, always something challenging. So it was never the mundane day-to-day thing, it was always something new. I absolutely love that.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Many a times we're more than just an electrician. We are an engineer, for sure. Let's put work aside. Personal life, hobbies.
I'm still an avid runner. Every morning I wake up early and I do a mile plus, depending on how motivated I am in the morning. Still try and get out to lift some weights. Golfing. The weather is starting to change, get warmer. Try and get out golfing a little bit more. Camping's right around the corner. Love that. Walks, hiking, just activity that gets me out in nature. That's the part I really enjoy.
Any kids?
I do have a son. He's 16. He goes 6'2", 180 pounds now. Is an eating machine. He's active in cross country and trap shooting, where he's doing in both very good. Gets good grades, so I assume he doesn't get that from me. No, just an obvious joy. He's great to have around. Absolutely love the guy.
Awesome. So, is there anything unique that maybe most people don't know about you, Bob, that you're willing to share?
Okay, well, I just became a cat dad, which...
Congratulations.
Yeah. I've always been a dog person, but I guess with my schedule here, it made more sense to have a cat. I know I told my son, I said once I got a little bit more established and I was closer to home here in Fond Du Lac, we would get a pet, and he doesn't remember to take out the garbage, but he remembered that particular sentence. So we went to our local Humane Society, and we picked up a cat named Tootsie. So, and she is, she's a ball of fire. Let's just say that.
Is there anything else, Bob, that maybe we didn't touch on that you want to share?
Just let me reiterate, I'm happy to convey anything with anyone. This is my job. You know, everyone always asks, like, I hate to bother you. Yeah, bother me. That's my job. Give me a call, email, text. I'm readily accessible. Call the Milwaukee Hall. They'll find me also. We'll figure out where to find Bob, and I am more than happy to answer your questions and get back a hold of you.
Bob, can't thank you enough for taking the time again out of your busy schedule for this interview. So with that, be safe out there. Thanks for watching. We look forward to seeing you the next time.